bit more Jedi stream than normal. Oh. So, move that mic up. There we go. How's that? There we go. It is 20 past 12 here in London in midday, and this is hour 1170 in No Man's Sky. I'm Mark. This is a Jedi stream, as told by my Jedi attire, and I'll be your pilot. I'll be guiding you through the inky blackness of space, which today moves from green to tangerine, sort of purple, all over the shop really. Hope you're well. Just before we started streaming, I had an urgent message from this mission here. They are at an industrial mission, I think, yes, and they were looking to mine on a planet with some, looked like unstable ground. I've told them to mine anyway, because well, maybe I should have said no. I'm second guessing myself now. That look to the side wasn't, you know, dramatic. That was just me bringing up my own stream. Here we go, falling down. So they are going to be late coming back in. Let's have a quick look and see if the clock is running on them. So they're 4 hours 46 minutes away from returning. Yep. So we'll have to carry on without them. Okay. I just raced through those, didn't I? That's some rich carbon, that's nice. Let's see what urge from close to the edge has got. Units, units, units. Iridesite, geodesite, units. Fine. And here we've got Jane of Ubik. Units, geodesite, units, units, units. Iridesite, magnetized ferret. Units, 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 units. Geodesite, iridesite. Units. God, I'm going to be right for geodesite and iridesite, aren't I? I think we'll just have to sell some blocks of that. And a karma from the Tolerant Lichen on a balanced exhibition brought me some neural ducts and units and dirty bronze. More geodesite. Wow. Really? Thanks. Superconductors, organic catalysts, magnetized ferrite, nitrogen salt, Viking FGs, grantine, and some lustrous rings. I shall wear them upon my dainty fingers. Hey, how you doing, Zengji? You alright? Good to see you. Oh, there's some humming gemstones. The only reason I paused there, I was just looking at the colour here, but it is a match colour scheme that goes around red and white or grey. Okay, well, let's have a look at the inventory. Unique items can go there. All coming in the same funny old crate. I definitely want to keep the nitrogen salt. Ooh, lost my way there. There you are, nitrogen salt. Grantine I need one of? Yeah. Look at me with my memory. Enriched carbon can be stored. These definitely can be temporarily stored until we do our final production, because we'll definitely be using them Maybe the organic catalyst, maybe not. Let's move this fuel down here. Neural ducts, they can be sold. This can be sold, this can be sold. I say that, let's just have a look at the state of iridesite. Oh, right, okay. We'll take 4. I'm tempted. We're doing that with geodesite. We'll do that. That kind of suggests I've got rare metal elements. Oh, it is a different icon. What, they turned it around. They coloured it slightly different, but it does look very similar. But then again, rocks do, don't they? And now I put my sentinel flare here. Only because really, I wanted to block that slot. I'll do that. I'm more interested in salvage data than I am my sentinel flare. I never really saw the port. I mean, he's a little companion dude, sure, fine. But never really got the point of them. They were kind of fun to begin with, but it's not like he helps you out in battle or anything, you know, when he's useful. Morning, and you know, Enula? Is it Enula? Nulta. Yeah, Nulta. Should really know my names of my staff that I've had for decades now. Well, not decades, but enough time. Weather's beautiful today in London. Blue skies, not a cloud. Not really getting a lot of rain at the moment. So probably not good for the farmers outside in the home counties. That's my carbon pickup done. Let's nip over to the break room. And let's have a look at the old stellar extractor cores. Can we go around? There we go. Look at that lovely sulfurine. Let's have a look at. Oh no, I can do it at the end. Lovely job. Let's have a look at planetary glasses. There we are. So where are you putting that excess? Ah. Filling up that. Because when making something, it's pulled it from there. That's it. It's annoying. Today's coffee is from Papua New Guinea. I did adjust a recipe very slightly for tomorrow's coffee. It's a little bit thin, but I think I know how to fix that. Alright. Let's do the morning roundup. I am thinking about the Relic Expedition. I've never done these community goals before. I don't think so. I have a memory of doing something with lots of players before, and I found it quite What's the word? Gave me anxiety. Yeah. Well, we'll come back to you if so. The good thing on that. Oh, I'm too quick. All right, gamma root, mesh decouplers in the freighter, and hello, Recruit Kong Fei. A stranger named Recruit Kong Fei has requested an audience. They claim a great deal of experience as an ice engineer. Well, that's going to be useful on this tropical planet. Though there is a curious look upon their face. No, you can. My maintenance is going to go up again. We gain a professional ice engineer, and means our maintenance has gone up a bit, but more importantly, we have another member of our happy family here in Atlantis Crossing. Let's now go to parking lot, pick up the agriculture. Yeah. A few players said they've done it in a few hours. It's a commitment, that's the only thing, and it breaks my normal cycle of stuff. It's not the end of the world. I mean, yeah, sorry. It's all mulling it over in my mind, whether I want to do it or not. Commit to this thing, because then instead of me knowing what I'm doing, we're given a preordained list of things, which is similar to a mission, really. No, they didn't pop. Well, we can go down the ladder if you want. I was aiming to fall through it. I'm very good at falling. It's quicker. Cool. That happened. I've got a little bit of extra cactus flesh. We'll see where we've still got that at the end. Let's make some glass. Let's say, I don't know, 40 pounds. Yeah, 40 pounds. And maybe some lubricant. What happens if we mix those together? Well, we get living glass. Well, that's fascinating. What about 3 heat capacitors and 3 polyfiber? Well, you'll never guess. That makes circuit boards. But what about 2 unstable gel? Oh, there you go. Now, use that last bit of overflow. 2 acid makes liquid explosives. Okay, that happened. Again, just looking at layout, it's very close to being completely full. I think maybe another production cycle will do that. Let's head back to Antler Mama here we are. A landscape. I am going to sneeze. Excuse me. Good old hay fever. Even Jedis get hay fever. Sorry, that'll probably be a load of bumping. There we go. And with these three things, what shall we make? Got lots of those. This is the one. We've got cryogenic chambers already. We definitely need more quantum processors, which means more of these superconductors, which means more semiconductors. All right. I haven't got thermic condensate. But our sulfurine isn't bad, nor is our compressed carbon. So thermic condensate I'm going to go for 10. Seems ample. Now we can start. Well, we use the 7 nitrogen salt. I just put them in there, but I'm going to take them out again. 5, 2, like that, and that'll make 7 semiconductors. And to make superconductors, we need enriched carbon. So let's have a look at our enriched carbon. We've got 2 there already. To make 5 more would require radon and condensed carbon, if I remember rightly. Yeah. Okay, well, we'll do this. And that will make 7 superconductors. And then, with those 7 superconductors, we will combine them. We'll do that, that's fine, 6 is fine. 6 of those. We can put that back into storage. We can put that away. Living glass. Okay, and then storage. Excuse me for snuffling, that's dreadful. So we've got 6 quantum processors. Just flick around the pages for a bit. I've got 12 chambers, so I'm going to split them in half. And 6 of these and 6 of these and 6 iridescent. Yeah. Equals 6 stasis devices. Excuse me. That should put me back into almost top financial position. Let's see what the great The great trade terminal in the sky suggests. Oh, well, the mission decouplers can go, the buds can go. Second, the dirty bronze and the granite. Living glass is a dreadful price. The humming gemstones can go. Well, that's 1% markup. $94 million. All it rings. Viking daggers. Viking effigies. Dujardar site. That's pretty good. Back to 4 billion. I might nip over to. No, not right now. I was going to pop over to Boyd White to sell those excess living glass, but they can build up. That doesn't make any difference. What about there? No, it goes down. Right. Muttering. Now, we plonked ourselves in the green star system last night so that we could collect sulfurine, which we did. Yeah. And we should continue that. We should either stay in green or check again. Yellow stars, purple stars, green stars, red stars. For radon, radon's a bit lower, so maybe we should think about putting ourselves in the red star system at the end of today. Tell you what we could do is put up the atmosphere harvesters as well. Let's set about it. We'll start with winter mute. Let's go to the cold bases and start collecting some radon. Now, I could just leave them there, but harvesters and refiners are dubious technology. They don't always work. So leaving them around hoping that they act like storage isn't, I wouldn't recommend it. It's not reliable. And I do like focusing on one. So we'll go over to the frozen portal. I have two bases located next to portals. Look at my knees wobbling. And we could just rely on the stellar extractor cores to do this. But these are actually quicker, I think. The cycle of production of an atmosphere harvester is around 35 to 40 minutes. So if you're really focused, you can definitely move around. And, you know, as you play, make sure you go back each time. But I don't have a third cold base. That's... Most of them are on nitrogen-based planets. That's nitrogen. So's that. So's that. Storm crystals. This base I built a very, very long time ago. I was hoping to use it as a place to harvest storm crystals when storm crystals just became a thing. I found a place, there were storm crystals. I thought, oh, I'll tell you what, I'll put a base here and I can always nip out and pick up a storm crystal. That's not how they worked back then. I think they're more reliable now. I haven't been here for donkey's years, Lolsen. And that's 9. And for those of you with the question about why am I doing it in 3s, well, you are capped to 3 atmosphere harvesters. We'll use carbon letter. Well, let's do that. So yeah, these things are now where storm crystals abide. Unknown beings. Well, that's given me something to head for, isn't it? I think that's the tree. Hello. What? I haven't found any of the animals on here. Oh, well, that's what we're doing. Were there? Yeah, well, an extinct animal, but they seem a fair away. .300. So the other side of this ridge. Hello. Ooh, big boy. Still dots in the distance. Oh, I had him then, but no. I am looking at my shielding as well. Well, I've lost the dot. There, what's that? A rock. Another rock. Tree, Well, I can't see any more red dots from this position, but I feel I haven't got half, but that's interesting. I've discovered them, but I'm not getting a bonus for them. So we've got an uncommon flying diurnal, and then underwater, 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 always active. 2 underground.
Weather warning. Incoming storm.
Fun. That's what I want. Where's my base? It's over there somewhere. There was I hoping this was a more established cave. There's a bit of a gap there, isn't there? I wonder. Nope. Well, maybe. That looks sealed. That looks like bedrock to me. Oh no. Making my own cave, that's not how you're going to get animals to appear. Well, this looks good. Some dots there. Which I think are the unflying ones. And now they've vanished. Let's see if I can... Good shooting, Tex. There you go. Oh, did they just vanish? Well, that's cruel. That's one of the flying things. You know, we might even just call them birds, I don't know. The irony of me getting into a cave and then finding a bird is not lost on me. Where did that hole go? If I remember rightly, and I should really, they're uncommon, the underground ones. Not rare. That looks like a dead end, yeah. That's a hole I cut, yeah. Let's go this way. Oh, we get water.
Extreme water temperature detected. Extreme water temperature detected. Extreme water temperature detected.
So you keep telling me. Well, it must be another pool. Yeah, another.
Extreme water temperature detected.
Ah, there we go, Squiddy.
Units received. Units received.
Well, that's not bad, is it? Ooh, bit me.
Units received. Extreme water temperature detected.
Yeah, it is extreme, I get that. 95, minus 93 for water is very extreme, but it's actually warmer than outside. So what have we got left? Rare ground, rare ground, rare ground. Rare ground, rare ground, rare ground, rare ground. So 4 ground ones, and still 2 uncommon underground.
Extreme temperature detected. Extreme water temperature.
All right. I don't need to go near any more water. We'll head back to my little base over there. Was that my shielding falling? I think it was.
Technology recharge. Technology recharge.
The old guys, hello. Now, I could get Bindle out for a flight, but I don't see why Bindle should have to suffer these terrible temperatures. Exploring could be hard. Ooh, it's very red. Armored clams aren't living things.
Extreme night temperature detected.
Thank you. When it's as cold as it was, it's going to be even colder. Now, it is going to just be a case of, hello, you alright? Look, here you go. Ooh, that's a face. Oh, you poor thing. No. Yeah. No, I'm not going to do that. But you have a lovely life. Is my ship around? Somewhere stuck in the... What a parking job. Can I get in? There we go. Let's take off. I'm going to go out into the good old inky blackness of space here.
Extreme temperature detected.
And there's no geographical assistance in the descriptions. That's just a load of sea, isn't it? Let's get out again. Water is not my goal, land is. Oh, come on. Let's give it a bit longer. There. It's very sporadic, isn't it, the land? But I do love that blood red sea. Alright. Nothing to see apart from the terrain. That looks nice. Let's land there. Where are we in the world? We're at Lolsen. This is somewhere back in Hilbert somewhere. Yeah, I discovered this 5 years ago.
Weather warning. Incoming storm.
Great. 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 We do need caves. As caves go, this is quite simple. No sign of any cave-like protuberances, maybe those, but and definitely no red dots. But at least it's warm. Minus 22. Hello, mate. Don't fall in. Got to figure out a direction to go in, and I'm not sure because I've got nothing to guide me really. So I'm going to head south. Hello. Thanks for showing me your butt. I do love the frosting effect. I think it's very effective at getting the message that you are on a cold planet, in a cold environment. What one is that one? Plant life. Oh, that's discovered. Cave, but it does make actual exploration hard. I mean, even just to look around locally, is hard. Especially trying to find cave entrances. Don't know what it is. Scan it. Sun's going in, by the looks of it. Is it? Yeah. No, that's just a shadow. I thought that might be a cave entrance. Oh, that's a big hole. Let's keep going south. Do I know? I don't. Yes, I do know. I am in the south. Current location minus 990.85. Minus as well. Okay. Well, again, south isn't a direction. I am just using it so I do not go around in circles. Well, that would be nice. Great. Absolutely nothing. Very much enjoying the soundtrack. Is it 60 Days of Static who did the soundtrack? Anyways. 65 Days of Static, that's who it is. I hope it's been really beneficial for them. They're a very good band. Hello, mate. Oh, I'm up against a rock. Alright, maybe up against his leg. Shielding fail.
Technology recharge. Technology recharge.
Going east, going slightly wrong. Still haven't found a cave entrance. Nope. And you know what? I haven't found any bases or any structures at all. Now I am travelling by foot, to be fair, but wow, that's a fairly epic view. I wonder if we can improve that. Fog density down to 0, please. That's nice. Maybe lift up some clouds. What does bloom do? It should assume there's a shine to things. I'll put it up to maximum and see if I can. Alright, yeah, it's glow. Maybe raise the time of day a bit. It's nice. Cool. Yeah, that'll do. Come on, caves. That's east. I don't mind heading back towards my base. It's, you know, a 13-hour walk. But I presume that's... well, maybe not water. But to have caves you need height. And I'm not finding that many caves, to be honest. Look at that ridge of animals. Is nature finding a way there? Let's look away. No, that's rocks. definitely turned around. That's north. Alright, let's carry on. Anything? That's a lake, isn't it, that way? Which doesn't help me. Hello. Comes the blizzard. What I'd really like to do is find, right about now, a cave. How about a cave? Would that be nice? Again, visibility very poor. Definitely hearing animal noises. Definitely surrounded by lots of animals. Nothing. An armoured clam. But armoured clams are not animals. Dear Hello Games. Oh, this is a cave. Let's move into a little bit more protection. And if I remember rightly, there are 2 cave dwellers. Rare ground, rare ground, rare ground, rare ground, and then 2 uncommon underground always active. But also, oddly, it says I found 10. I mean, this is a very old planet that I've been on before. Nope. I do hear animal noises, but I presume they are not the ones here. They're the ones out there in the cold. Dude, you're going to be right down here. Oh yeah, you're going to be fine. Thank you. Oh. Very wobbly. No. And now very disappeared. It was about 50 units when I was down here. There. There's no cave there. No.
Extreme temperature detected.
Back up again. 87. There. That's 55. There you are. So we just have one more to discover, and that was a rare ground. Oh, you alright? Oh well. It's the circle of life. Oh dear, poor chap. I don't think I've ever seen that before. An animal plummeting to its death. It's rather short death. And maybe had a heart attack on the top and that's why I fell down, but... Hello. Any caves? I do remember finding this planet 5 years ago, and the storms were so ferocious. Didn't mean to do that, never mind. Just before that red dot appeared, I was thinking, oh no, it's going to be one of those ones which there's a discrepancy between the actual planet and the database entry. Because it is acting a bit odd. I've obviously found animals here before, but it doesn't register them. Well, they might be all extinct, but there's only one extinct on the list. And now we're just down to one as well. I mean, that's really... Might as well pick up some of that. Some condensed carbon, always useful. There's my base. Yes, this is my new waypoint. So my thought is on the armoured clam. Why is it not an animal? Because it's not a unique animal. They are found on lots of planets, and therefore your scanner doesn't think it's worthy of collection. It can recognise it. Look at those little blue things, aren't they pretty? Like ferns.
Weather warning. Incoming storm.
Brilliant, thanks. Cave? What about you? Yeah. And with these hazardous conditions, it's helpful to have a waypoint, just so you know you're not getting lost. Cave, dot, one of the two is fine. And I do have a penchant for cold planets. I like them. I think they are fun to be on. I love the cold in real life as well. Yeah, some form of cave scanner would be good, wouldn't it? I am definitely heading in the wrong direction. There we go. Because they are the hardest environment to find. Thank you.
Extreme temperature detected.
When they say rare ground, they mean it. Haven't seen any, you know, the S word, incidentals. I'm almost convinced that there aren't any.
Technology recharge.
Infrequent, so they are here, but just not around. Much like these animals. Come on. And there's not much signs of settlement either. I can't remember the details of the system. Identified plant where? I don't think it was that. Yeah. There we go. cave count very low. I mean, I think we've found, what, 3 or 4? A beautiful red mist. Is that time related? Nope. Hello. KV? KV. Because it's not much to ask for, just an uncommon cave dweller. Definitely nothing. Doesn't look like it. We've got our left arm trailing here. And you. No, no, no. Oh. I don't mind taking some oxygen. It's not nicer than the caves on the outside, though. I mean, come on, uncommon. That's dead end, there's an opening. Nope. What, I've not scanned that? Might as well pick up some cobalt. Again, another element of good use. Cobalt is, I think, the primary element in ion batteries. Ion batteries are what I'm throwing into these thermal protections, or these shieldings, apart from oxygen, which goes into the water, the what do we call them? Rebreathers. The scuba gear. But the environmental protection upgrades all take ion batteries, which are used by or made with cobalt and ferrite dust. But how come I know you? You saw that, right? Yeah. I mean, this is an epic cave. You'd think it's ideal for a uncommon cave dweller to inhabit. But that, I think, is the end of it. And that, even though you're underground, hello, You're not the animal I want. A neck Rutham. No, he was uncommon underground as well. Rare ground, rare ground, rare ground, rare ground. They're always active. It's that one, isn't it? That's what I need. Just one. So, not much to ask, is it? No, I'm not going to ride you. You're tiny. Well, I think that's it. That's this cave spelunked.
Extreme night temperature detected.
That was a great cave. Have you finished drawing trees? No, that one just appeared. I mean, what will... One more cave. And then I will give up on my search. The unidentified plant.
Units received. Extreme temperature detected.
Shielding.
Technology recharging.
So you can really go through those iron batteries.
Units received.
At a rate, if you're doing what I'm doing.
Units received.
Oh, climbing another hill, so there might be another entrance. Nope. What's that then? Cute. Cave? No. Oh look, lychee. Sac venom all over the shop. Really? Just for a sac venom. Okay. All uppity. I don't really want it, don't really care for it. I'm enjoying the walk though, it's nice.
Incoming storm.
Well maybe not. Come on, caves. Well, we're into water now. Quite a lot of it by the looks of it. No. Can't see a thing. No, dude. More water. Oh, dioxide. Do you know what? Yeah. I will. Shielding.
Technology recharge. Technology recharge. Technology recharge.
Huh?
Technology recharge.
At least I get some dioxide out of it. Oh, dude, I'm kind of in the way. Dude, come on. Picked up some salt as well as some silicate. I had a little bit of hope that in doing this I might expose an entrance to a cave. But no. Still see a fair amount of dioxide below the water surface here. I think that's about it there. It looks like bedrock underneath that. Hi. Let's move away from the water's edge. Because water is not going to help me. We want to be up in the hills. That might be a cave there. Yummy. Now, if this is
Extreme temperature detected.
a good cave, kind of runs out. It needs to be a good cave for me to give up.
Units received. Extreme temperature detected.
Can't see anything. Back to water level again. I think we'll bring the ship, because it looks like it's a fairly a big enough body of water for me to justify this ship. Uh-oh. Captain Entity, we require your advice. You did ask me this question already. I'm going to say no. See if I can see anything this way. Might have been a cave entrance. Was it? No. Don't mind carrying on foot for a bit. come on.
Toxins detected. Toxins detected.
This is it. I think this is the final cave. Left hand trailing, yeah. So what I don't know, I've tried to express this before, is whether it's just worthwhile finding one cave and just staying in it. A big cave. Wander arounding it over and over again for waiting for the animal to spawn. Or is it worthwhile going into lots of other caves, hoping that it's actually... I don't know how it works out. Is it continually working out whether the animal should spawn, or is it just once? Dead end, yep. My experience of looking for cave animals is one look is definitely not enough. They can spawn quite close to you. And meanwhile, my scanner does have, I don't know, about 300... Oh, now I've got the shakes. That's how exciting it was. Oh, we are done. You know what? Before I run away, I mean, I know it's a crabby thing. Can I get him to appear again? Yeah. And then vanish. I was going to see whether I could take a picture with him, but I say him. I didn't catch the gender. So I should use them. Okay. Let's get the fudge out of here. Oh, I think I'll make my own exit.
Extreme night temperature detected.
Ship, please. That'll do. Celebrated coffee. McAfee is not sponsored by Brian May Cooks Matches. He just has an awful lot of mugs with him right now. Well, I do. I think I have 3 or 4. Let's snip back to Storm Crystals, the base, because I'm pretty sure let's skim. Beautifully done. And just to remind myself where we were, we're in Lolsen 19 is the planet. The star system is green, is Effolke-Atag XII. And that is in Hilbert somewhere. Near Stings, by the looks of it. Yeah, this was the my local cluster. You can see how much I travelled around here. Wow, done. And we will go by the base, just because I reckon those atmosphere harvesters would have already filled up. And what do we do all of this for? Nanites, that's what we do it all for. 3,000 nanites, thank you very much. Interesting, it doesn't actually put my base icon on here. But here it is. Parked dreadfully by me. Yep, 250, we'll take it. Or refuel. Let's get the fudge out of here. I tell you what, as we're here, we might as well pick up all that radon and refuel, because that'll be 750, 1500, 22. 50, 2250. Should I even look to see whether I know all these things?
Technology recharge. Technology recharge. Technology recharge.
Lies. Lies. I discovered all of these planetary fauna, and you say there are none. Lies. One more cycle of the atmosphere harvesters, and I will be full once again of radon, which is nice.
Extreme temperature detected. Technology recharge. Technology recharge.
Lovely.
Technology recharge.
Look at that, through 14. And here am I thinking about doing this again, am I? I don't like having a base on a planet where I haven't discovered all the creatures. And I have gone through the creature discovery. I don't know. At least that's 4 of them. No, we're not going to do that. We'll let this be. And maybe do it another day. I think one wintry planet run round is enough for one stream. Doing it twice is quite a lot. There is a vigilant stone over there. No dinosaur bones, but just a vigilant stone. Regular viewers might be wondering why I haven't brought Bindle out to help me. And again, this is the stuff that's in my head. I don't think Bindle likes the cold. Bindle doesn't care. But in my head, I don't think Bindle likes the cold. Shall we disturb the eye? Let's get the right weapon. Oh, he's here. Ow. Oh, there's another one. Hello. See how good he is at throwing it. Did I get him? Yeah. Oh, I see red dots. $227, $205. I'm not going to do them all. I'm not. I'm just going to nip over there. And get this tentacled being. Let's go back. Oh god, there's another. I am spending it on cold planets. It's only 380, let's go. Oh, it's a drop pod. Where's the flag? That's all I want. Oh, autophage. There's the flag. Not now, autophage. We'll let you be. In your obscope. Obscope. Well, let's go back to the warmth of my capital ship. Empty my pockets. Here we are. Oh, it's nice and warm in here. So my atmosphere harvesters are out, so I've got a gap there. That's fine. Dioxide is planetary gases, which is that one. That, I think I can just do that, right? Yeah. Oh no, so I definitely need a few more turnarounds on that. And I need sulfuring as well, but we can work on that. Independientemente lenti. I'm going to leave that vigilance stone in my inventory because I want to test something. 4 grains of salt, perfect. A geode, let's pop that open. Let's pop that into my starship. A sac venom. Ugh. I feel like smearing it into a sentinel's face. You get so het up about these things and they're not really worth it, but what matters to them, what matters to them, it's fine. Shouldn't impose what I consider valuable on them. They don't want that. So, look. The eye of a living stone, waiting, watching, a relic left by a slumbering guardian, keeping sentry over ancient creature burial grounds. Warning, disturbing the eye may disturb the slumber of living stone guardians, sure. Ensure reanimated guardians are defeated before storing this relic in the home. Can I store these relics in my home? Is that what that is? These are things which are from polished stone. It feels I've got some new things. Or did I buy them? I definitely bought a robotic arm, so maybe I bought these other things as well. I want an oscilloscope. So in ordering to how many lockers have I got here? 5. So I should have 5 of these then. Ow. Okay. Okay, so they exist. So now we have 20 lockers here. And I'm thinking of actually deleting this complete white room. There's a slight imbalance. That is actually the centre. That's the bridge here. So I could argue that this whole thing should be shifted over by one. I do feel I'm feeling about deleting some stuff. This corridor network is too convoluted. That bottom room can't be used for what I wanted to do. So I'm thinking of building another room on top. I'm alright with the imbalance, I think. Oh. What was that new thing? I've got these. Oh, it's kind of big. It makes a noise too. Not sure about the noise. That can go, that can go. I'm going to delete that as well. So if this becomes the dinosaur display room, I could put more windows in. I'm all about that. Now, love a window. Okay. I'm doing this thing. I said, oh, this might be a bit dull to do on the stream, but nice, I like it. I don't think I can build another one. Well, let's see. That's leg bones and a tail. So we can leave that one partially complete. Oh, 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 oh. One does not approve. Now, if I were to delete that and put in that, which I prefer, same here. Oh, I can't put them on the curves. That's annoying. I don't have a curved intersection. I was hoping that these panels would be suitable for windows, but no. I'm going to do the same thing here. Or am I? I don't like the change in environment. I mean, this is nice and all. Why doesn't it have a window? Should do. Just got to figure out what I'm going to do down here. So in my, how's my mind working on this? I do like this area. It looks, you know, like it's utilitarian. It's functional. No, but what I'm thinking is kind of doing a similar vibe in this barn room. So we have a bunch of lockers and maybe some benches and other stuff down here. Definitely going to put some windows in. Probably that was maybe a bad idea, but I like light. Maybe this window isn't necessary. Same here. But I'm also thinking of because I did put a door in here. I mean, this is a bit of a dead area. That's why I put this. This little bit of the extended sort of gantry, whatever it's called, external walkway. Why is that? Putting a door in there. That's kind of weird. Then we've got this weird thing, which I could delete. What does that look like? Let's go out here. Kind of makes more sense, doesn't it? We've got these two side returns here that link through to that, and then that's the other side return that goes through to this bit. And this slightly off center, but that's all right. Would lead through to there. What's that? It's not visible here. Is it a kind of window artifact? It kind of is. But I'm not completely happy with that. That seems alright. So why isn't it all right there? I think that's, yeah, rotation. There we go, that's better. No funny cat now. So yeah, we can make this a kind of crew quarters. Different from the breakout room, but I mean, I could do more. I've got no idea how many crew I have on board my freighter. Obviously we've got the captain, navigator 2, this guy here 3. There's normally another guy over there, is there? No. 3, 4, another one on the top shelf. Did I count him? One, 2, 3, 4, 5 on the bridge. And I know they're walking around all the time, but 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. 14, 15, 16, 17, 18. Any in here? Maybe 19. $20. So 20-ish, and then there's a few down on the flight deck. 3 here, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Again, you're having to put up with my complete imagination here. He's a not crew, that's his ship. He's popped in for a little respite. And I've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Is that 9? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 18, 27, 30. Of those. And there's normally one of their crew aboard here, so like that guy here is from Radio Free Albemarle. That's from Newt Omer. He's a squadron pilot. So there's, let's say, 30 ships and 4 squadron pilots, 34, as well as actual crew. Let's say 50. So this isn't enough. Look at that curve. Yeah, say a crew of 50. So making some crew quarters here. I think I might need some other bits to build with, because I might need a double height room because of this. Not happy about that. And it's only going to get worse. But in the meantime, it doesn't really look like an oscilloscope. It looks a bit more like a toaster oven. It does break the aesthetic a bit. But I prefer having glass corridors. What I'm going to do is nip over to parking lot, pick up those dinosaur displays, yeah, I'm going to take all of these out. I'm going to take these, as much as I do like them, I'm going to put them in those crew quarters, and we're going to put some benches out there so that staff can take a rest. Oh God, that sounds really Elon Musky, doesn't it? Oh no, they can sleep here, it's fine. They don't need to go home. Oh. Savouring that last mouthful of coffee. Alright, almost 3 o'clock, gosh. Yeah, I'll come over here, pick up these dinosaurs exhibits and unpack them back at the capital ship. Pick up. Pick up. Pick up. Pick up. Because I can just do this, go straight through, that's nice. No. Nice. They feel like they're self-illuminated, don't they? Because they're glowing. I am slightly interested as to why some are white and the others are brown. It's just a way of nature, man. That's all it is. Don't get so hung about the colour. Oh dear me. Yeah, I kind of like that. I can also put down a few other bits. These aren't very well lit though. It's getting there, let's say that. Definitely need more salvage data. I was hoping that this would be a something else I could display, but it doesn't seem so. I've gone totally the wrong way, haven't I? Yeah. Because it does say storing this relic in there, but yeah, storing. Doesn't turn on. Well, that's not good. That's the one thing that's obviously, well, I wouldn't say it's obvious. That's upsetting me, narking me. That their heads. I'm going to put a window there though. Another one there. Why do you glow so? Why do you glow? Oh, you've stopped glowing now. Okay. I'm pretty happy with that. Yes, I understand that's uneven with not anything happening here, but that's fine for now, because they will. This requires a leg or an arm, but I managed to get rid of all my fossils and I'm happy about that. I might see that's, look at that. In the build menu, it's legacy freighter modules. I wonder. Are there any more? I very much doubt it. I'm going to... I haven't done any travelling. Summon the Anomaly. Am I in a pirate station? No, it's fine. These cost 8 each, okay. Decoration. Bits. I will do that. I also have the sofa. And maybe I need to rebuild it using some of these more what's the word I'm looking for? Detailed pieces instead of building things from rooms, because if I could build walls, individual walls, and then put roofs on top of them. Don't need any of that. And I haven't got any salvage data there. This is just so I can try and put in my mind, I haven't touched any of this. It's all decoration, but all that. But yeah, there's no more legacy pieces. I could speak English. Could buy more of these white things to go with those legacy modules, or I could abandon them altogether and start looking at creating taller rooms. See, look at that. Cuboid in a wall. Would that work on a space station? I don't see that in the menu. Small prefabs. Yeah, they are more aligned with bases, I think. Alright. Well, not much travelling, traveller. More of a maintenance session than anything else. We did go and find that animal. That was a bit of a success. Never noticed that drape before, up there. They're pirates, they do love their drapes, don't they? Even the holy ones. Oh, hello. Oh, hello. Well, kind of nice. B class. I thought that was a heart then for a second. My pirates are going soft. Fully legged Kovacs, I fully approve. Okay. That is going to be the session. How far? I'm not going to micromanage. I'm going to check on the list, see how far that one is away. It was 4 hours. It's 2 hours 55 still. So let's send some frigates out. Let's talk to navigator Tiavisu. Traveller entity Corvax is pleased to report exciting navigational research. Corvax has plotted new expeditions for my fleet. So we can get this done. 4-7. Yeah, these are all lovely. So Corvax Patrol. That sounds like a very bad movie, doesn't it? Okay. Death from above and Do Re Mi Fa Sol La Ti Do. 5 stars with, well, it says 3 stars. It said 2 on the front, but fair enough. 1-star combat patrol. We can just send out close to the edge by themselves, I think. Yeah, look at that. 4 stars by themselves. I wonder if I can give you a support vessel. No. Doesn't do anything. Doesn't make enough fuel for you. 3-star trade. So Scanner Darkly and Trick in the Tail. Olivine Window. And this balanced. How many stars is it? 1? Well, smells nicely at Newt. Okay, that's all done. Thank you, Tia Visu. Management feedback. You're doing great. No, don't shake your head. I said you doing great. Yeah, there we go. You know, management's hard. You really have to get the tone right with these people. Every person needs their management style adapted. Yeah. I was just going to do one thing, but I can't remember what it is. Where are we? We're in a yellow. We're in a green star, aren't we? Yeah. These 3: incandescent, corrosive, and parched. We're going to stay here. Upload those. Save and call it a day. Thank you very much for watching. I hope you've enjoyed the video. It's been a weird one. It's been aimless and aimless. Would we say aimless? Maybe not aimless, but not our usual stream. Well, I still went out and hunted animals. And still found them, and that was good. But we've definitely done a bit more building on the back end of the capital ship. That's coming along. Definitely not finished, but we'll work on it. Why is there a Gek hangar Corvettes, pirate vessel? These questions we will never fully answer because they just won't tell you. I stream every day. We normally start around 11 a.m. in the UK. That's BST. So adjust your time zones relative to the ones where you're actually in. That would be a good idea. I normally stream for about 2 or 3 hours. VODs do go up. Well, it's all on YouTube. What I'm thinking of doing is doing the stream live, then marking it private until I have chapter marked it and thumbnailed it. I'm trying to think if we actually took a thumbnail. Can't remember. I've got loads spare anyway. This is just me vocalizing my process going through this whole streaming debacle. So we'll do that. I'm going to mark this as private, and then I'm going to thumbnail it and get it done, and then announce it on my Discord, which you should be able to get access to via my either in the description or through my linked apps. But until then, I think that we're done. I hope you have a great day, and I hope to see you soon.